In Tony Hawk Downhill Jam, you don't have free roam, you just race downhill and get to do tricks. You get different colorful tracks set in remote places like Greece, or the Chinese Wall, or San Francisco, and you can kick people. But not having free roam in a Tony Hawk game kind of sucks. And the game is just racing, you don't really do much else in the game. You don't even have the option of exhibition races, you just do the boring story missions and that's it. Even after completing the story, you can't redo the races. You can only restart the game. And even the story is awful. The controls on the Wii are sometimes clunky and they could respond better. They aren't unresponsive, but I've noticed some delay in some moments. Oh, and by the way, you are playing the game with the controller held sideways, and you tilt the controller to steer. Oh, and the game has up to 4-player co-op. The game isn't bad, in spite me sounding harsh about it. It's enjoyable and fun to play. It's just too bad that the game doesn't have replayability. After the first playthrough, most won't be returning to the game ever again. And after so many masterpieces, playing a Tony Hawk game that feels plain is a surprise. That's why I think I'm harsh on this good game. Tony Hawk Proving Ground on the Wii is a port of the PS2 version. The game is great. It has a lot of features like the build the park option. You also have the nail the trick, nail the manual and nail the grab options, which make you slow down time and do tricks in slow motion. You can climb and punch people, and while the Wii controls feel comfortable, I will still recommend you to play the game on a console with more tight controls. You will need controls as tight as possible in this game, as many of the game's challenges are difficult. But aside of the hair-pullingly hard challenges, the game is cozy and chock full of features. And if you just free skate in the game, the Wii version is cozy and awesome. But it's more difficult, so I recommend you to play it on a PS2 or better on PS3 and 360. Also, Proving Ground is the last great Tony Hawk game. After this game, the franchise went downhill. No, not this sort of downhill. The sad way of going downhill. Tony Hawk Ride, even if your excited teenage self might have seen the trailer of this game and you thought that it's a good game, it isn't. My recommendation is to not buy the board. Okay, so in the game you get multiple linear locations. There are 6 distinct locations: Southern California, Chicago, Illinois, New York City, Spain, Frankfurt, Germany and Tokyo, Japan. You press the board similar to when you are skating on a real skateboard, but it doesn't feel good. The game is a broken, unresponsive mess. And I forgot again. Thank you Elizabeth Stanley for pointing out that I missed it. Tony Hawk Shred is another disaster. They added more content, but haven't fixed what was broken in the first game. The controls are beyond unresponsive. The game doesn't register your movement. And not only this, but it registers the wrong movement with a delay. The game is extremely frustrating. Unless you play the game on the easiest setting, you will end up breaking your board into pieces from anger. Even playing it on casual is a frustrating experience. The unresponsive controls, sloppy gameplay and lack of content drag down the game a lot. Sure, you can snowboard now too, but this doesn't help if the game remains broken. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to support me in my pursuit to review as many video games as possible, click the join button and choose one of the perks. You have the link to the join button in the description. Also, you can follow me on Twitch, Instagram or Discord if you want. And if you want to see another video of mine, just wait till I stop talking and there will be thumbnails of other videos I made. Thanks for watching.